This video will cover some of what I've done over the past 14 days. I'd already messed with fixed cameras in the past, so I knew I was going to need kind of like a setup like this in order to test and refine to get them to behave the way I wanted to. My project's got a lot of cameras, so I wanted to add this way with the construction script to change the floating text next to a camera with its name you give it. Making this part look good is probably one of my biggest future challenges. For performance reasons, ticking behavior is disabled on every camera except the active one. This part was supposed to demonstrate the camera switching and how there could be cameras hidden in the plant and outside the ceiling. This bug caused at least 2 hours of delay and was fixed by using a world movement node instead of a relative movement node. I think it's good to handle interactivity during prototyping before decorating. You can see here as I'm building out kind of the long hallway that ultimately becomes my level. I use techniques that just try to save time, which is great, and that's where the beauty of modular kits really come in. For the cushion at the end of the level that prevents you from dying to fall damage, that's done with a trigger box that makes you immune to fall damage for like 1 second. There's another trigger box there that triggers, the obstacle course completion with the green light and the door opening. Which those are done in the level blueprint, as I think they should be, but the fall damage prevention, that's in a reusable blueprint to put anywhere. This barrel obstacle was my first idea, but then I think I had a better idea with the barricade. I completed the entire barricade blueprint in such a quick amount of time. I didn't have to look anything up while doing it, and everything kind of worked from the first attempt. My hint zone blueprint is pretty helpful for giving the players hints in a quick and easy way to set up. I don't know why I set the indicator rotation speed to a parameter, but I turned it up in the video just for the heck of it. It's a lesson. Not everything needs to be a parameter. Yeah, look at that thing. It's spinning fast. This button was a pretty handy blueprint in my last project, so I figured I'd bring it back forever. You can even optionally set text to the side of it to help the player know what the button does, and it only shows up when the player is close to it. The camera system comprises of 3 blueprints. Those 2 I'm clicking right now, they're deprecated, because I basically consolidated 4 blueprints down to 2 by making these parameters. Doing this kind of camera system with overlaps can be finicky, especially if it doesn't read an overlap, and that's why the camera manager is used. It makes sure to handle all that, so even if an overlap is missed, it'll check, it'll handle things to make sure you always have an active camera that is somewhat proper. And props to my kit maker, I really like this one.